position defensively, Bill?
Yeah, I talked to Taylor rather a little bit after the ball game last week. Was not happy with the way he played. Usually when he's not happy with the way he played the week before, he steps it up the next week.
Hey, another guy that we want to look at who's going to have Dumermuth a lot in coverage tonight, number 9, Ryan Hatmaker, junior defensive back. He's not as big as Dumermuth, but he's very, very quick and capable of covering him.
He's also the second leading tackler on the football team right now. So, yeah, he's been very active in the defense, and we look for him to be very active again tonight.
Hey, Philly brings in a lot more players besides Dumermuth. I'll tell you what, McEwen is very, very good, too. They've got a good running back. It's really going to create some problems defensively for the Bobcats, and before the game, I was able to talk to Coach Goodrich a little bit about that. Coach, a good week last week. Your team looked good, scored plenty of points offensively. Defensively, a few problems. What do you need to address there?
I think, like you said, offensively, we did a nice job. We moved the ball. We had some new guys in there, and thought we mixed up the offense a little bit, kept them off balance. And defensively, we just have to be sure of our tackles. It's tough right now, do much contact at practice. We could get guys dinged up, and we need them fresh for Friday. And also with what Coshocton threw at us last week with the wing tee, there's a lot of deception there, so the guys weren't as sure. So this week, hopefully we get a truer read to the ball. We get a better read with the fullback and get our backers playing downhill and maybe not on our heels, and become a little more aggressive and play on their side of the ball. Our chances will improve.
Undefeated new Philly team comes in this week. They do create some matchup problems, particularly with big Tyler Dumermuth, 6'2", 215, and he's very fast too. What do you plan to do there with him?
He's a player. He's been playing since he's a freshman. He's been the talk of the league the last 4 years, and they put him where they wanted to get in the ball, and they usually get in the ball and have success with it. So, we're going to try to put Hatmaker on his side before he does the best job back there for us, and height-wise and athleticism, and a couple times double coverage him and he's in the back.
Hey, we're back, and they're getting ready right now down on the field. Homecoming, of course, here at Cambridge High School, and they're crowning the king.
Yeah, they are. Getting congratulations there. I missed the announcement. Hang on.
Homecoming queen, Mary Hannon.
Oh, and Mary Hannon.
Congratulations, Mary and Ethan.
All right. Homecoming queen for the Bobcats this year. Congratulations to Mary. Well, that's something special.
Good choice. Great kid.
Yeah, really. Brother Sean, one of the guards on the football team as well, so congratulations to Mary Hannon.
Ethan McJesse is the king.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
so there you have it for the Cambridge homecoming court.
Well, that means we'll be seeing Mary Hannon next year when they crown the new queen. So, yeah, well. Congratulations to her and Ethan as well. Cambridge High School alma mater being played by the band. With Max's program, and an alumni band out there as well, I believe.
Yep, absolutely. A lot of people from years past. We'll get into that.
Yeah, so our homecoming queen for this year, Mary Hannon and the king, Ethan Jesse. Congratulations to both of them as homecoming activities continue here at McFarland Stadium in Cambridge. We're going to take a quick breakers. Talking about Philly, Bill, hey, they come in ranked number 22 overall in the state, number 7 in the region, having an outstanding year, still undefeated, but schedule-wise for the Quakers this year, really not so tough.
Yeah, and that's probably what's made them 7th in the region, not any better than that, because they probably are a little bit better than that, to be honest with you. They're a pretty good football team.
Ought to be a good test. Bobcats really have come in tonight playing pretty well offensively, but they need to be sound tonight fundamentally defensively.
Absolutely. They have to play a lot better than they did last week, that's for sure.
And tell you another key for the Cats.
Ladies
Tyler
and
Dumas,
gentlemen.
he creates a matchup problem everywhere in the football field.
Yeah, we're going to have to stay right on him. We've got, I think, the right people on him, so we'll see how that goes.
And the key for the Quakers, they've got to stop Tyler Hardesty, who's having a great year.
Hey, we heard this about 3 or 4 weeks ago when Marietta came in. They said that everybody knows that the key to this ball game is stop Tyler Hardesty and you stop the Bobcats offense. That didn't happen last week. We just couldn't stop them defensively.
Tyler, boy, having a great year. 203 attempts, 1,159 yards already this year.
5.7 a carry. That's pretty good. That's every time, 2 times you touch the ball, you got a first down. So.
Well, the Bobcats go as Tyler goes, but I'll tell you something like that. He does have some help back this week. Good to see Billy Webb back at quarterback as far as the Bobcats are concerned.
And it's going to be fun watching the 2 quarterback system that Goody was talking about before the ball game. Zach Freeman did a great job last week filling in for Billy. Billy has done a good job really all year long, so it's going to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, as far as the Quakers go, Coach Matt Dennison has to be happy too. He's got his quarterback Cody Cox, the junior, back after missing a couple of games. He's found out though that Max Price, the senior, can fill in rather effectively. And keep in mind, the Quakers will run the single wing with Dumermuth as the tailback sometimes.
Yeah, and it's again one of the things I think Goody mentioned in the pregame is that we're going to be a little bit more straight up with New Philly. They don't do as much deception as Coshocton did, and that's very, very difficult for a defense to get their reads. Every position has a read, whether it's a defensive end or linebacker or defensive backs, and it's not a good sign. Our 2 leading tacklers are our 2 defensive backs. One of our linebackers, Lance Morrison, is our 3rd leading tackle. You want that reversed, and it's something the Bobcats really have to shore up.
Another key player for the Quakers, Will McEwen, the junior tailback. Tell you what, a smart, heady runner, and he's got some speed too. Could create some problems for Cambridge defensively tonight. They will have to tackle well. Coach Goodrich talked about it. We're echoing the same thing. Bobcats need to pick it up defensively, and the Quakers really, really need to. They really need to put the clamps on Tyler Hardesty.
Yeah, that's for sure. And like we said, everybody tries. Not always successful. And last week, Coshocton wasn't successful. Unfortunately, they just were able to outscore us in a shootout. You scored 34 points in a ball game. You expect to win that ball game. Unfortunately, for the Bobcats, it just wasn't the case.
Back deep to receive the kickoff for the Quakers, who won the opening toss. Dumermuth is back there as well as McEwen. Short squib kick. We've seen this a lot the last couple of weeks. As far as the Bobcats go, they don't kick it to the deep end. They just kick it short. Recovered up there by one of the up men. That's number 43, Joe Bendrit for the Quakers. New Philly will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line.
So Bobcats have had some success with that little squib kick, though a couple times looked like an onside kick. And I talked to the coaching staff after the game 2 weeks ago, and they were telling me that wasn't designed to be that way. It just happened that the ball turned when it hit the ground, and we recovered it twice in a ball game where the opposing team took off and ran back downfield to set up their blocking scheme.
Nick Liptak plays soccer for the Bobcat soccer team, and he's real good with the ball. He puts all kinds of interesting spins on things.
He sure has this year as far as football is concerned.
Cody Cox back in at quarterback for the Quakers. 1st and 10, New Philly. The ball is snapped, the give straight ahead, and coming out of there quickly, that is number 33, Will McEwen. And the junior tailback brings it up. Nice gain on 1st down, 7 yards, bring up a 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, that time New Philly's line did a good job of opening up a hole right at the point of attack, and got him 7 yards down the field.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they've got a big offensive line, do the Quakers, and straight up, they're going to come right at you, and we're going to see who's the better man tonight on the line, aren't we?
Yes, we are, and I'll tell you, we'll try to get names of their linemen, knowing that we have the New Philly people watching the game tonight, and we welcome them.
The quarterback, Cox, missed handoff there. He takes the ball and is able to pull it up for a 4-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Quakers. A broken play, possibly. Bobcats had him in the backfield, a missed tackle again.
Here right is, and this is what we did last week. Right here, the quarterback, Cody Cox, getting caught, and Tyler Hardesty just not able to break down and get the tackle. And we did that a lot last week, and we cannot afford to do that in this ball game, I'm telling you.
1st and 10 Quakers on the 44-yard line. McEwen, the tailback. Cox, the quarterback. I formation for the Quakers. Long count. The snap. throw out into the flats. Nice job out there. That's number 9, talked about in the pregame, Ryan Hatmaker with the tackle. Receiving, it's Trenton Berg, junior wide receiver, 5'10", 155 for the Quakers.
Yeah, Ryan Hatmaker did a good job. He actually was covering the flanker man, and this was the slot back that dropped back to get the ball. He left him, came right out, read the play nicely, and was able to go him back for a 4-yard loss. Great play that time by Ryan Hatmaker, our second leading tackler on the football team.
Second down, 14 for the Quakers. Cox brings him up again, I formation. The fullback, this time number 41, John Phillips, senior, 5'11", 205 pounds for the Quakers. The snap, the give is to the fullback there. No, I'm sorry. Good, nice ball fake there by Cox. So he takes the ball up ahead for probably about 10 yards. Not enough for the first down, though, as they were 4 yards deep. So that's going to bring up a third down and about 5 to go.
You can see right here as Cox runs around the end, and Bobcats a little slow to get out there. Coshocton had a really good success running around the left side, or right side rather, of the Bobcats defensive line, running the ball left from the offensive side of the ball.
Big third down early in the football game. Cox, the quarterback. The pitch now, that is McEwen. He's got some room out there. The 45, the 40 into Bobcat territory. He's broken the run off. Breaks another tackle. Hatmaker misses a tackle. Bobcats finally able to get him inside the 30-yard line, down around the 28. First and 10 Quakers.
Yeah, Bobcats again missing a lot of chances, but give the Quakers a lot of credit on the play here. You can see good fake into the inside there to the fullback, and then pitching the ball out here to Will McEwen, and McEwen making a nice cutback move right there, and just basically outruns the Bobcat pursuit. Cuts it back in very nicely against the green, finds a couple holes, and gets the ball down the field to the 27-yard line.
9:13 left in the first quarter, just underway here at McFarland Stadium. Still 0-0. Quakers driving with their first possession. McEwen with the ball again. He's got the ball, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, inside the 5, down to the 3. Brought down there by the freshman, number 17, Reese Lashley. Quakers first and goal at the 3-yard line.
The Bobcats had everybody up on the line this time and trying to stuff it, but again, the Quakers doing a nice job of just opening up a hole to the outside. With his speed, he's a very crafty runner, not just fast, but crafty as well. Able to get that ball to the outside, get it down the field.
So the Quakers trying to post an early touchdown here to take an early 7-0 lead on the Bobcats. Cox, the quarterback, power I formation for the Quakers this time. McEwen is the tailback. The snap, the give, straight ahead. McEwen's got it. Got a little bit of room, some traffic, but he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Philadelphia.
Yeah, that time they just powered it right over the right tackle and pushed it right in. Bobcats did the same thing last week, though, against Coshocton. Took the ball right down the field, but Coshocton's defense made some nice adjustments, really, and was able to answer when they got the ball back. So now we need to see the Bobcats come back with a good answer on offense and make some adjustments defensively.
Quakers look very much like the number 22 ranked team in the state that time. Kicking now for the extra point, senior Andrew Soffer. The holder, number 12, Price, the backup quarterback. The snap, it's down, it's up, and it is lofted through the uprights. That's going to make it good for the extra points good. The score, 8:42 left in the first, 7-0 Philly. Here's
right
the replay.
Yeah, you can see they just power the ball right up off the right tackle, and Tyler Hardesty there to hit him about the line of scrimmage, but McEwen's power able to take the ball over.
Tell you what, take a look at the size of the Philly line there. Matchup problem for the Bobcats all across the front there. Getting pushed off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and again, we're going to try to get some names and numbers for their offensive line before the night's over with, so we can give them to you. But hey, nice drive by New Philly to start the game off. Something we kind of knew was going to happen.
Didn't see Tyler Dumermuth for play one either, so that's definitely a concern for Coach Goodrich. He's got to be over on the sideline making some adjustments. Now the Quakers preparing to kick the ball away to the Bobcats.
Yeah, they run their number one weapon at us all the way down the field, and we were unable to stop it. So we haven't even seen number 2 or number 3 yet. They are capable of throwing the ball a little bit.
Kicking off
number 7,
Andrew Soffer. Kicking off for the Quakers. Back deep to receive for the Bobcats, number 7, Zach Freeman. Soper's kick comes up short. Freeman's got it. The 20, the 25, the 30. Cuts it back.
Nice run.
Good return by Zach Freeman all the way out to the Bobcat 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Cambridge.
And Joe Barrett on the tackle there for the Quakers. Same guy that recovered the first kickoff for them.
1st and 10 for the
Bobcats, good field position, Bill. Nice return by Zach Freeman. Doing a nice job this year.
Yeah,
returning the ball.
Coming up, actually starting at quarterback for the Bobcats tonight. Zach Freeman, number 7, back in that role again. Billy Webb, the quarterback's got it. Bobcats going to try a pass. They've got it out there to Ryan Hatmaker. Nice catch by Hatmaker.
Nice
Ball's
play.
in Quakers territory down at the 44-yard line.
Remember the days when we always knew the first play that Goody was going to run was going to be off tackle?
I think that's over with.
Nice catch there by Hatmaker as Billy Webb put the ball out there. A nice little trick play for the Bobcats right off the bat as we put Freeman in at quarterback and have Billy Webb running in as a wide receiver coming around, taking the pitch and throwing the ball downfield.
Freeman will line up at quarterback again, this time I formation for the Bobcats. Number 20, Hardesty, the tailback. The snap, the give. Hardesty's got it straight ahead, struggling. Somebody made a nice tackle, got him around the leg and would not let him go down there at the 42-yard line for New Philly.
Big number 45 for the Quakers.
That's Kyle Witter. He's also the tight end as well, so keep an eye on him offensively. Has a big role for the Quakers defensively as well. Again, we want to welcome our listening, viewing audience in New Philadelphia tonight. The snap, the give. Hardesty's got it, and he's going to take it out. Maybe a gain of 1. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 7 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, a couple missed blocking assignments there as we had some guys pulling and weren't able to quite put a head or a hat on a man. And the Bobcats looking at 3rd and long.
Notice that last week in the Coshocton game, Hardesty seems to run much better when the Bobcats line him up as a tailback and they take the snap directly under center. A little bit more momentum that way, I think.
Yeah, you're right. They did have more success running the ball that way last week.
I formation this time for the Cats. Number 44, Taylor Lepla, the fullback. Webb's the quarterback this time. He's back. He's rolling. He's got a man out there wide open. That's Lepla. Knocked down right around the 40-yard line. That's not going to be enough for the 1st down. Bring up a 4th down and about 6. Decision time already for Coach Goodrich.
Yeah, right here, nice little play action there. Kind of held the linebacker just enough. And Billy Webb was able to find Lepla coming through the line, but only a couple yards down the field. So it's a 2-yard gain, and Bobcats are going to punt.
Nick Liptak, the punter for the Bobcats as well, and Nick's been a little bit hot and cold with his punts this year. His place kicking's been excellent. Back deep to receive for the Quakers. That's McEwen. This time he gets some good leg into this one. Bobcats trying to down it there. Number 6, Steve Harris made a run at it, but it rolls into the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Quakers at the 20-yard line. 6:10 left in the first. New Philly already with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, Nick Liptak did a nice job that time of putting the ball high off the foot. Came down about the 5-yard line. A couple Bobcats right there to try to snare it. Could not quite pull it in, so they're going to ball in 20.
Keep in mind that we will be awarding the Wally's Pizza Player of the Game at the end of tonight's game. For the Bobcat, we consider to have had the best game. Last week our winner, Zach Freeman. This week could be anybody on that football field.
Absolutely. We're hoping that several players step up and make it a difficult decision.
Cox, the quarterback again for the Quakers. McEwen still the tailback. The snap. And the give straight ahead. That's number 33, McEwen with the football. This time the Bobcats do a little bit better job defensively. And they shut him down after about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 now for the Quakers.
And, the Bobcats last week, Bill, had a lot of chances. Had the Coshocton 2nd long, 3rd long quite a few times and gave up the big play and let them get 1st downs to keep their drives alive. That's something that they're going to have to avoid tonight.
I formation, Cox the quarterback. The pitch, McEwen's got it. He's taking it outside. This time the Bobcats able to string it out a little bit. Again, they had an opportunity back there.
You can see right here, Nate McVicker gets a hand on him.
Yeah, couldn't bring him down.
He had a blocker right on him and just could not finish it off. 2nd man in.
Tyler Hardesty out there. Gain of about 4 on the play. Is going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2 for the Quakers. 5:09 left in the first. 7-0 New Philly.
Big momentum builder right here, Bill. If the Bobcats can put a stop on it.
Cox, the quarterback, I formation for the Quakers. Long count. The snap. And Cox still has it. Pitches it out to McEwen. He's got a lot of room out there. Bobcat, flag comes flying in there late in the, right near the end of the play. We'll have to see what that's all about. Plenty of yardage for that first down for the Quakers. Let's see what the penalty is.
Coach Goody saying he thinks it's a clip. We'll see what the officials actually said. Blocking the back. So that ball's going to come back. A little bit of a break for the Bobcats. You can see it here on the
first
replay.
Penalty of the game.
Yeah, nice little pitch out to McEwen and around the end.
We have blocking the back on the offense. Be third down again.
I'm not able to see exactly where that penalty took place, but that's a 10-yard penalty, moving the ball back. So it's going to be third down again and about a long 3 or short 4.
That's from the point of the foul now, so
Right.
keep that in mind. He had enough for the first down. It happened real near the end of the play, so we'll take it back to right around the 27-yard line.
Well, again, the Bobcats this is an excellent opportunity for them to get a stop in here, and they really need one. They really need to put them back and gain some field position here.
On the left side, that's Dumermuth split out there. The snap, they roll away from Dumermuth. Cox has got it. He's got a lot of room out there, and he's going to have plenty for that first down. All the way up, gain of about 10, out to the Quaker 38-yard line, we'll call it.
Yeah, you see he just Cox pulls the ball back in and takes off around the end, and there's nobody there. So what we ran into last week, just nobody out there to make any stops, and 7-8 yards down the field, we make our first contact.
4:15 left in the first, 7-0 New Philly. I formation for the Quakers. They've got a fresh set of downs. Cox, the quarterback, the snap, the give straight ahead. This time they're all over the fullback in there, and he did a great job. That's number 41. John Phillips did a great job just to hang on to that.
Yeah, Lance Morrison was right in his mug, and Lance gets some congratulations from his teammates. And you can see right here, just shoots the gap, and boom. Man, put his helmet right on his chin. That had to hurt, and you're right. He did a nice job, John Phillips, holding on to that football.
Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't seen too much penetration out of the Bobcat line. The Quaker offensive line doing a great job early in this night. Cox, the quarterback again, I formation. This time he's back, he's looking, he's got a man out there. That's Dumermuth, and they're all over him.
Again, a good job by the Bobcats defense to stay home. They're going to call that pass incomplete, so it's going to be third down and 12 again.
Nate McVicker and Morrison in there on the tackle that time, but it was an incomplete pass. They were right on
here.
him, though.
Yeah, you can see right here, as soon as he catches the ball coming back inside, they tried to set something up, a little bit of a screen pass, but boy, 3 Bobcats right there to nail him.
Third down and 12 to go now for the Quakers.
Again, Bobcats in this position a lot last week, though, and let it get away from them. Let's see what they can do here.
Dumermuth is split out wide to the left side this time. Shotgun formation for the Quakers. Cox, the quarterback. Long count. The snap is back. He's looking. Got some time. Now he's going to put it under and run. McVicker's chasing him down. Cox chased out of bounds near the first down, and that's going to be a late hit.
Yep, it doesn't matter if he got the first down or not on the run. He's going to get it on the penalty.
Take a look at it here. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, Cox does a nice job just kind of feeling things out and lets the defense run right by him. Nobody's breaking down. Left making a good chase here. We get over to the sideline, and I don't think he quite has it, but he's 2 steps out of bounds when he gets nailed.
That's a first down.
Good call by the officials that time, and it will give the Quakers a fresh set of downs.
A little frustration on the Bobcats' part, I'm sure, but again, not a very good penalty when you're out around, you're not even across the 50 yet, and you've got them stopped for a first down, and
Tell you what,
take that kind of a hit.
It was questionable. I don't know if he had the first down. It was very close.
Yeah, you're right. I think he was about a yard short, to be honest with you, the way that they were marking the ball.
Ends up now, though, the Quakers have the ball 1st and 10 on the Bobcat 37-yard line with 3:04 left in the first.
1st and 10, ball to 37-yard line.
Cody Cox, the quarterback, I formation once again. McEwen, the tailback, deep in the formation. Phillips is the fullback for the Quakers. Two receivers split out to the left side, long count. Got a man out there. That's Bird again. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to take it up ahead for a gain of about 6 on the play. Second down and 4 for the Quakers.
Time number 8, Dylan Van Dyne doing a good job for the Bobcats of fighting off a blocker to try to get the first contact in there. I did not see who the second contact was, but nice job by Dylan Van Dyne for not letting that go any further than it did. Still a 6-yard gain.
Haven't seen too much passing downfield for the Quakers. This is my first time to see them this year, and I was expecting something a little bit more downfield. A lot of swing passes, though.
Yeah, they try to set up a lot of screen passes and bring the receivers back into the ball.
Cox now. This time he's going to go a little deeper down the field, firing it way down there and overthrows it by a country mile. It's intended for Dumermuth, and nobody had a chance at that one.
Well, I think he threw that away because there really wasn't anything to throw to. Bobcats doing a nice job in coverage back there. That time, you can see as he tries to do a little pump fake to draw the defenders up, but nobody bit, and that's a good sign for our Bobcat defensive backs. As you see, we had 2 guys all over the receiver out there.
Third down, about 4 to go for the Quakers now. 2:16 left in the first. Cox, the quarterback, the snap. He's still got the football, keeping it. Bobcats hem him in. He turns it around. Lepla stays home, and he's close to a first down. Don't think he has it, though, Bill.
Good yard short, and again, the Bobcats doing a nice job of staying where they needed to be that time. Going, you're right.
If I'm Coach Denniston, I go for this on 4th down.
Let's see right here on the replay. He tries to cut back upfield. We almost run by him again. Bobcats doing a little bit, they're trying to do a little bit too much maybe on defense and over pursuing just a tad. But you got to give also credit to this new Philly Quaker offense. They're a pretty talented group of kids, and that is another reason they are undefeated.
Going for it on 4th down. Cox, the quarterback. McEwen is the tailback. Long count. The snap, the pitch. McEwen's got it. He's got plenty for that first down. Nice job opening up a hole on the right side. 1st and 10 Quakers.
McEwen on the carry. New Philadelphia first down.
Yeah, that time, again, the Philly doing a good job here on the right side of the line. Just a straight pitch back to McEwen. And there's some good blocks. As you can see, the Bobcats are 5 yards down the field before they make their first contact. And in those situations, you're going to make contact right at the line of scrimmage, or you're going to give up the yardage necessary.
1:17 left in the first. Quakers driving down the field again. Cody Cox, the quarterback, I formation. 2 receivers split out to the left side now.
Bobcats a little late getting over there in defensive coverage, but got them in there.
Snap.
Oh, right there.
And he's running down the field. Got a lot of room out there. That looks like McEwen for the Quakers, and he's down all the way inside the 5, all the way to the 4, and just tell you what.
Yeah, it was a quick hitting play here, and there's nobody around there to go get him. And I'll tell you, the Bobcats unfortunately, Bill, look a little deflated on this second possession after the penalty along the sidelines.
Got to give the Quakers a lot of credit. They're running their offense to perfection so far early in this football game.
And you can't be deflated on the second possession of the football game. You're still in the fourth quarter. First quarter.
Power I formation for the Quakers. They're down inside the 5-yard line. McEwen's the tailback. Cox the quarterback. The snap, the give, that's Dumermuth. He's got it. He's headed for the left corner of the end zone, and he is not in there yet. Awful close, though.
Yeah, they're going to mark it about the 1 yard line, 1 foot line. Yep, just a little fake to the McEwen on the way in. And, Drummer is doing a good job of getting to the outside. Nobody there for the Bobcats.
2nd and goal. This might be the last play here of the first quarter. 6-5-4. That will do it. The end of the first. A 7-0 lead after 1, but they are right on the brink of scoring again here as we get ready to open this second quarter.
Yeah, running the ball will, Bill. Dave Bennett gives us a stat there at the end of the first quarter that Will McEwen has 8 rushes for 90 yards in that opening quarter. He's done the majority of the work there for the Quakers.
And Cox has done a nice job as well. He's picked up some yardage on the option as well.
Yeah, and they finally get 36 yards and 5 carries for him. And, of course, they finally give the ball to Dumermuth, and he does a nice job of running the ball.
Straight ahead, and let's see. I think the fullback got the ball that time.
Yeah, they're finally going to call it a touchdown.
I'm going to say it's a touchdown.
Our Bobcats did a good job that time of trying to hold it right there at the line. But
number 41, I think. That was
John Phillips.
John Phillips with the touchdown. So as we get underway here in the second quarter, first play, Quakers score. They've got a 13-0 lead.
You know, Bill, the Bobcats have only had one offensive possession. They moved the ball on the first play, got a good first down, kind of got stuffed after that. They just need to really come back and get a good offensive drive here, and they're still in this ball game. This is not out of reach for them by any stretch of the imagination, but they can't believe that it's over with it this early in the ball game.
Sofer's kick is up and good, and just like that, underway here in the second quarter, and the Quakers have a 14-0 lead. And if the Bobcats match up as well with the Quakers as they claim, they better get to work. Straight ahead there.
Yeah, just power the ball in, and again, the Bobcats did a good job of trying to keep him from getting him across that goal line, but it just did not work because you saw the power there of John Phillips. And again, good job by the line from Philadelphia, New Philadelphia.
Keep in mind, we'll have the Cambridge High School Marching Band halftime show brought to you by Milfair Linoleum and Carpet Company. Band under the direction of Jim Balk. Hey, it was kind of good to see Max Trier, former director, on the stand again, directing the band in the alma mater and the national anthem.
Yeah, they did something a little unusual tonight. Haven't done that in a number of years where they've had alumni band members come back, and we saw that. I think we'll see them in halftime as well. There's also, they brought back some cheerleaders that are going to have a chance to cheer at some point in this game.
I'm not sure. Did I see Troy Woodman down there as well?
I saw Troy came into the press box here and brought an announcement.
So then I thought he was up on the post. So the last two band directors for the Bobcats been up there too.
Dave Bennett says that he directed the Star Spangled Banner while Max Trier did the alma mater. So, like I said earlier in the year, it's good to see the numbers of our band members up, but it's also a lot of fun to see the former players come back and join in.
Short kick by Sofer, fair catch there. That is number 13 for the Bobcats, Nick Snellgrove, and Cambridge will have good field position to start with their second possession, right around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, smart play by Nick Snellgrove to call that fair catch. And they just tried to pop one up over top that first line. Did a nice job from the kicker from New Philly, and Nick. Good heads-up football right there, calling the fair catch.
Power I formation for the Cats this time. Number 5, Billy Webb, is the quarterback for Cambridge. The snap, the give. Straight ahead, Hardesty's got it, and he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by the New Philly defense as we get underway here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can see right here, New Philly has done a good job of stopping Tyler. Really not getting much, the line's not getting the usual penetration we see from them downfield. Just kind of gives you an idea how good New Philly's defensive line is.
Yeah, and Quakers crowding the line of scrimmage, too, doing a nice job there. Billy Webb, though, has a good arm. You've got to keep an eye on that. Bobcats will pass if they get an opportunity.
Well, they need to loosen up a little bit, get that running game going.
Webb still got it. He's back. He's looking. There's a flag on the play. Billy's going to take it out and run. He's got it ahead for some good positive yardage. That one's coming back, I think.
Yeah, that's never a good thing when we see a flag coming out there. It's got to be a hold or a block in the back of some sort.
Gain all the way up to the 38-yard line. Let's see what the laundry's all about, though.
See Webb doing a nice job in the fake there to Hardesty. Does a good job of
There it is right there. It's the hold. Man had a hold of his jersey. Sure, that's what it was.
I'll tell you, seen a couple holding calls these past couple weeks that have been awfully touchy. But that's, I guess that may be the point of emphasis this year.
So that's going to take the ball back, and maybe it wasn't a hold.
Yeah, they're talking to New Philly, so I'm pretty sure you're right, Bill. It was.
On the offense,
it is holding.
be second down again.
So they accepted the penalty, and now I think the ball coming back, they're going to spot it back right around the...
It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to take it back down.
They threw the flag at the 25-yard line, so it's a big penalty.
And it was. The hold was very, very deep, too, in the play. One of the Philly ends, I think, had penetrated a little bit, and really, Bobcat tackle just pushed him around, grabbed him by the shirt.
We had the man on him, was pushing him out of the way.
Country mile to go for the first down. Bobcats straight up the middle of the field. That's Zach Freeman with the football. Has it up to right around the 21-yard line.
Quickly setting that line for the Bobcats, Bill. 52 is Caleb Gunn. 60 is John Baldwin. We have Zach Wojciechowski, number 75, back this week. Brian Stanford, number 71. Sean Hannon, number 79. Ben Shepard, number 4, at the tight end position. And we'll see what kind of set we run here.
Yeah, we'll have to see a little bit later if we can get the Philly line set. They're doing an outstanding job tonight. Blocking for McEwen. Shotgun formation for the Cats. Billy Webb, the quarterback. The snap and a good penetration. Webb able to escape. Got a man up the field. A little bit short. Ball skips in. That's going to bring up a 4th down pass incomplete.
Yeah, Billy did a good job of avoiding the rush there, as you can see.
Zach Freeman, I think, the intended target there.
That time, number 24 for New Philly came in, Matt Burke. But Billy just not able to get the ball up. He was running to his left arm back with his right hand. It's a difficult pass to make, but he had 2 guys down there in the open. If he could have got the ball up a little bit, probably would have had a completion, but it still would have been 4th down and long.
McEwen back deep to receive the punt for the Quakers. Kicking it away for Cambridge. That's Nick Liptak. Snap. Liptak's got it, and he gets this one off the side of his foot. Really needed some leg that time, and last time Nick got a pretty good foot into it. This time off the side of his foot. Ball comes to rest right around the Bobcat 44-yard line. Quakers will take over there 1st and 10. Keep in mind, Cambridge football game DVDs are available. You can order online at yourradioplace.com or by calling 432-5605. DVDs only $15 each, or for all 5 home games, just $60. Cody Cox brings the Quakers up. Phillips the fullback, McEwen the tailback. Power I formation. 10:09 left in the second. Quakers already lead 14-0. They've got the football one more time. The snap. Cox has got it. He's back straight ahead. McEwen's got a big hole, and he blasts through it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Number 32, Tyler.
Yeah, again, Bill, Bobcats just getting beat at the point of attack and not able to find anybody there. And, right down the field, New Philly goes. The whole point of what we thought would be an advantage was be our defense would make them have some long drives, but their drives are coming a little bit too quick for our liking, and our drives are piddling out a little bit too quick. So right now, New Philly's got the upper hand in this ball game.
1st and 10 for the Quakers on the Bobcat 24-yard line. That time a mix-up in the backfield, and boy, Cox looking at a lot of blue and white shirts.
Somebody definitely went the wrong way.
I'll tell you right now.
Cody Cox out there on his own.
I think it may have been Cody, because I think, like I said, I think the whole play was set up to go the other way, and oh my goodness.
You won't make those mistakes too many times. It's going to be cream the quarterback back there.
Big loss on the play, so brings up a 2nd down, about 16 to go. All right, Cox has it. This time he's rolling to the right side and throws the ball down the field. Let's see, is that a catch?
Yep, they're going to mark it as a good catch.
That's Dumermuth with the catch there, number 32. And
you see right here, Bill, as Cox goes around, rolls to his right. That's a good move for a right-handed quarterback. Fires the ball, nice arm, right down the field and right into Dumermuth's hands. Dumermuth, a name that we've been saying for a lot of years in the New Philly Dover area.
Tell you what, we got to get this Philly offensive line set at some point here. 3rd down now, about 4 to go for the Quakers. Big down for the Bobcats. They need a defensive stop. Quakers trying to add to that lead. The snap. McEwen's got it. This time some pretty good defense there by the Bobcats at the point of attack. They'll take it down to near the 15. Not quite enough for the 1st down, but I'm figuring Coach Dennison, he'll go for it on 4th down.
He's got a good kicker, so we'll see what he decides to do. But, yeah, depends on the yardage, and with 4th and a little over a yard maybe, I'm sure he'll go for it.
Looks like the offense is staying in there, so, yeah, we're going to see another attempt to convert on 4th down.
The Bobcats have had, and except for a couple broken plays by the Quakers offense, Bobcats really haven't had an answer.
McEwen, the tailback, deep in the formation. Cox, the quarterback. Long count, the snap, the pitch off the right side. Plenty of room over there. He's got it to 10, the 5. Touchdown, New Philly.
Nobody home for the Bobcats on the outside of the defense, and McEwen able to just scoot out around the right side and in for the touchdown and 130 yards on the night.
15-yard run by Will McEwen, and he's having a great night here tonight for the Quakers.
Yep, 11 carries, 130 yards. Is that 2 or 3 touchdowns for him? 2. There you have it.
It's only 2. He had the first one and this last one here. 15-yard run. The snap, and the kick is no good this time.
I believe it was blocked by number 8, Dylan Van Dyke.
Actually, I think that the
Bad snap. Okay,
snap
here we
was
go.
dropped. Yeah, so that's kick fails, but still, Quakers off to a great start here in the first half. They've got a 20-0 lead. 8:07 left here in the second quarter.
You can see right here on the replay, Bill. It's just a quick pitch back to McEwen. Nothing fancy, but the Quakers just running it straight down the field. They do a good job of sealing everybody to the inside, and there's just nobody out there for the Bobcats to stop them.
Hey, this Quaker line, they're doing a great job. Don't forget, we'll have the CHS Marching Band coming up at halftime, presented by Milfair Linoleum and Carpet Company. I want to thank them for their sponsorship of the band halftime show. 5'10", 230-pound junior, Zach Alcorn, number 74. He's a 240-pound junior. These positionally, they're not quite correct. Number 51, Nick Barrow, 6'1", 200 pounds. Number 52, Philip Ross, he's 190 pounds, senior. He's the center. And number 54, Ethan Zukel, 6'2", 255. So they've got some big boys up front.
Yeah, I noticed that. Again, said that last week back to Shocking when I walked in with those guys. And
it's in the water up there, yeah.
They were huge, but these guys are every bit as big, if not a little bit bigger.
I think they are a little bit bigger. Sofer with the kick, and he's got it down to the 5-yard line. Zach Freeman's got it to 10, the 15, the 20. Meets some tackler right there. Good job by the New Philly special teams. Brought down there by number 40, Dylan Barbie.
Zach averaging
80-pound sophomore. So
Zach averaging
Bobcats
almost 20 yards on his returns, and thought maybe right here he might break it, but not quite able to get it loose.
Bobcats need some offense here to get back in this game. Shotgun formation for Cambridge. Coach Goodrich trying to shake things up a little bit here. Snap count. Webb's back. He's looking. He's got a man out there. That's Hatmaker. The 30 up to the 32-yard line, almost enough for the first down to bring up a second down and short. So the Bobcats go into the air a little bit.
Bill, I think they're going to give them the first down by if they mark it where the far side judge is marking the ball. But good play right here with Billy just passing the ball out. Good job by Hatmaker getting open, just kind of standing there and then doing a nice little job of doing a couple steps there to get down the field, and they're going to mark that as a first down.
7:46 left now in the second quarter. Quakers with a 20-0 lead on the Bobcats.
Ball to the 33-yard line for Cambridge.
Good job by the Bobcats getting a first down and getting some momentum back here. They really need to get down and score.
Shotgun formation. Webb's back. He's looking. He's got some open field. He's going to take it up on the run out to the 36-yard line. Good first down run by Billy Webb. Good decision. Coverage was excellent by the Quaker secondary.
Hunter Madsen came up to make the stop, but Billy did a good job of pulling this ball down and getting a four-yard run out of it. Nobody really opened downfield, but right there runs into number 42, Hunter Madsen.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, Coach Goodrich trying to loosen things up a little bit.
Well, we need to. Our running game will open up a little bit if we can just spread these guys out a little bit.
They've got Hardesty pretty well shut down right now, the Quakers do, and you got to give them a lot of credit defensively. The snap, Webb's got the football, and he's trying to blast it ahead. Finds a crease, and he's got it out through the 43-yard line. That's going to be enough for another first down for the Bobcats, and they had him, but a missed tackle by the Quakers that time, Bill.
I'll tell you, good hard run, though, by Billy Webb. As you can see right here, good blocking at the point. He just picks his way through the crowd there, and then able to get through Dummermuth there, and I didn't say who finally made the tackle, but Billy doing a good job of just kind of tucking in behind the blockers and walking down the field with him.
6:41 left in the second quarter. Now Bobcats on the move for probably the first time tonight, really, as far as Cambridge faithful are concerned. Shotgun formation again. Webb's got the football one more time. He's going to take it up. Gain of about 4 on the play for the Bobcats. So Billy Webb handling the football now for Cambridge, and they seem to be on the move, Bill.
Yeah, good. That's first drive that they've had more than one first down in it, and you're right, they are moving the ball, but they need to continue this thing, Bill. They need to get it down the field. Need to get a good score here.
2nd down and 6 now for the Bobcats. And let's see, they're going to come up now this time in the I formation. Webb still the quarterback. The snap, the give, Hardesty's got it, and Quakers right there at the point of attack. Bobcats line not able to create any kind of a hole for Hardesty, who does picks up an extra 2 yards by putting his head down here.
Let me tell you something right here. They pretty much hit him right at the line of scrimmage, but Tyler, with his strength and his legs and everything, he's able to get 2, maybe 3 yards out of it before it's over with. So Bobcats 3rd and 3 to go.
I formation again for the Bobcats. Power I formation, in fact. The snap, the give, straight ahead. Hardesty's got it, got a little bit of room, and he's got it down into Quaker territory right around the 43-yard line. Good blocking at the point of attack that time, and both fullbacks with good blocks.
Yeah, you can see right here as they lead right through the hole, and Boyd doing a nice job of opening up enough room for Tyler to get through there. I'll tell you, if they could have held just another fraction of a second, he might have been down the field a little bit further yet.
Kyle Cox and Lepla, both the fullbacks, and a good job by the offensive line, and the Bobcats have it in Quaker territory. I think the first time tonight, Bill. 5:04 left in the second.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of moving the football this time. Let's hope they can keep it up.
The snap, the give, Hardesty's got it. Got a little bit of room out there on the left side, and
they will take that. It's almost 4 yards.
Good gain again on first down. Let's see if he goes back to the shotgun here. He's been working things a little bit here, has Coach Goodrich. Changing the offense a little bit. You got to change those tendencies.
Well, I think he's done a pretty good job of that this year with this group. He's had to run some things that are a little bit different. When you're one-dimensional, running the ball with Tyler Hardesty all the time, you got a guy with Billy Webb's arm that's capable of throwing the ball. And, of course, Freeman coming in last week doing a good job. And, again, they give the ball to Hardesty as he pulls his way up.
Straight ahead off the right side of the line this time, and a gain of about 3 more. So Bobcats will take that.
You can see right here, Bobcats doing a good job of just bulldozing through here, and Tyler doing a good job of dragging one tackler and trying to get up there. You see the Quakers coming in here trying to rip the ball out of his arms, but by that time the whistle was blown.
Under 4 minutes to go now in the first half. 20-0 Quakers. Bobcats with the football on the move for the first time tonight. Hardesty, the tailback, and boy, I'll tell you what, Bill, he did not get it. Good job at the point of attack that time by the Quakers. Right in the middle there, Nick Barrow, number 51, 6'1", 200-pound junior, with a nice tackle for New Philly.
Yep, it's going to be 4th down, and Bobcats are definitely going to go for this. So it's going to be about a yard. Maybe a long yard.
Power I formation for the Bobcats. Kyle Cox, Taylor Lepler, the fullbacks. Straight ahead. Hardesty's got it. Got enough room. Got down to the 30. All the way down to the 28-yard line. First and 10 Bobcats.
I'll tell you what, number 33 for New Philly, that's Will McEwen, did a good job of trying to steal the ball. You can see it here. He tries to take the ball away from Hardesty as he goes through the line right there. But Tyler doing a good job of holding on to that ball. He's a strong young man, and boy, just barrels it down for the first down.
Good job trying to take the ball away, but I'll tell you what, fundamentally tackling-wise, you've really got to get a hold of the guy instead of going for that football like that.
Especially Hardesty, you've got to get him down. But evidently they feel like they can rip the ball out of his arms, and I say good luck to him.
Bobcats stay in that running set. The give straight ahead. Hardesty's got it. It's got a little bit of room out to the 25-yard line. But I'll tell you what, you can see it when the Bobcats are in this power I. The Quakers creeping up to that line of scrimmage ever so tight, and it makes it tough for Hardesty to get any yardage.
Well, right here you can see they all bunched up in here, and they've had 11 guys inside the box pretty much, and Hardesty doing a good job of even getting a yard out of it. Line doing everything they can to push them back, but again, they're putting numbers in there.
2nd and 8. This time Webb's got back out, and they've done that this year. They drag that tailback on that delay, and then they basically roll out and try to throw the fullback, although this time Quakers with a nice job to cover the play.
Yeah, and he was trying to throw to Lepla. That good job really by the New Philly Quakers as the ball came into Lep. They knocked it out of his hands.
3rd and long now, so this brings up a passing situation for the Bobcats, and moving the ball for the first time tonight. We'll have to see what this play call brings. They come up in power I formation.
You know, it's 2 downs to get this first down.
Snap the give, straight ahead. Hardesty's got it, the 20, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. He's awful close.
Well, he got nailed from behind there on that tackle. I'm not sure exactly who hit him. You can maybe see it on the replay. Again, line doing a good job with the 2 backs blocking up through. Made a nice little hole for Tyler.
Oh, he did drop
dropped
it.
the ball.
Yeah, he did, but he was able to scoop it in.
Boy, is he lucky.
He was.
Still didn't see who hit him from behind, but they hit him hard.
4th and 1 for the Bobcats. They've tried the right side of the line just about every time they've needed a yard. They do it again. Hardesty's got it. He's stacked up there. Dumermuth with a tackle. I don't think he got it.
Nope. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be New Philly's ball.
No doubt in my mind. I'll tell you what, a good stop there by the Quakers that time. Tyler Dumermuth comes up with a big tackle and a good defensive job that time by the Quakers, as I think they're going to turn the ball over on downs. Like Taylor Lepla coming over to the sidelines. He banged up a little bit.
Yep. Walking tenderly on his foot.
Turns it over. Great stop by the Quakers that time. That's the Bobcats driving deep into Philly territory, but give them a lot of credit. They stop it. Hey, don't forget halftime. We're going to have a feature done by the Cambridge High School Media Department on the girls volleyball team.
Be a fun feature. They've had a nice season.
Yeah, Coach Rod Johnson, he's done a nice job turning that program around.
We talked about the tennis team and what a good turnaround they've had this year, and I think it's going to be a good year for the volleyball team as well. Bill in a half, so we'll see what New Philly can come up with.
Kyle Cox, the quarterback, straight ahead. The give, McEwen's got it, and he almost broke it. Boy, a nice job by number 17, Reese Lashley, to come up and make that tackle.
Actually,
he was
that was
gone.
Number 12, Wade Black, actually made the tackle, Bill. But yeah, you're right. He did a good job because that was just good deception, and they handed the ball off to him. And I don't know what the Bobcats are looking for, because you've got to figure he's pretty much touched the ball all night and had great success. But we're not finding our keys for some reason.
Good job there on that, Bill. That was Wade Black, number 12. Cox, the quarterback, again with the snap count, the give. McEwen's got it. He's going to try the right side this time.
A little bit better job by the Bobcats, but still going to be a first down as the clock runs down to 1:07.
Well, I'd say what you've got to give the Quakers a lot of credit tonight, particularly that offensive line. We'll try to set it one more time. They've done a great job at the point of attack. A lot of room for McEwen, and he's taking advantage of it.
Oh, he's a quick back, and like you said before the game, Bill, that he was a very crafty runner, and he can find the hole and get to it pretty quickly.
Cuts it back this time. They try the right side of the line, takes it ahead for 5 yards. Second down and 5 now for the Quakers on their own 35-yard line. Under 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Have to see if Coach Matt Dennison goes into his bag of tricks here.
The noise you hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen, is Gordon Huff, Cambridge graduate, home for that band. Let's listen. Gordon used to do that at all of the football and basketball games.
He's a professional musician
Yes,
now.
he is. He's the bandmaster on one of the largest cruise ships in the world, and Gordon very, very successful.
Very talented man.
He comes home every once in a while, gets to do the Lions Club show with us, and we love it when Gordon's home.
All right, Quakers with the football. Second down and 5 to go. Just 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Quarterback Cox gives it to the tailback. That's McEwen again. It's been a theme tonight, and he's got it out for about 6-7 yards. And they've been consistent with that. I'll tell you, Bill, right between the tackles, he's found the holes.
Well, no kidding. He hits the hole very quickly, and they've given him an opening to run through. New Philly's going to call another timeout. 51.6 to go.
Yeah,
that's their second timeout.
Let's set that offensive line. Derek Chumney, he's one of the tackles, number 75, 5'10", 230 pounds. Number 52, Philip Ross, he's the run of the litter, 190 pounds, 5'11". He's a senior. He's one of the guards. The center, number 54, Ethan Zuckel, 6'2", 255. Number 74, the other guard, Zach Alcorn, 5'9", 240, and the other starting tackle, number 51, Nick Barrow, a 6'1", 200-pound junior, and they are big, and they're doing a fine job. After the game, keep in mind we'll have all the numbers for you. The post-game show brought to you by Southeast Area Transit. Hey, can't drive? Take Z-Bus.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, before we, at some point in time here when we get another break, if they call another timeout, we'll try to give you some information about Ethan McJesse, our homecoming king, and Mary Hannon, our homecoming queen. It's their night.
Congratulations to both of them.
And congratulations to everybody that made it on the court. It's quite an honor.
It is an honor. Tonight on the football field, it's been a Philly game.
Oh my.
Long pass by Cox. He's got a man out there. That's number 45, Kyle Witter, the tight end. He's got it down deep into Bobcat territory, right around the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Quakers. 43 seconds left here in the second. New Philly going for another score.
Yeah, and they're lining up without huddle here, and with 43.9, like you said, as soon as those changes are set, they're going to be after it.
Cox, the quarterback, and a little bit of confusion on the football field now. Quakers. Okay, official starting the clock. Quakers getting their lineup set now on the field. McEwen and Dubermuth out to the right side for the quarterback, Cox. He's back. He's looking. Trying down deep in that corner. Good coverage down there by Way Black, number 12.
Yeah, and that ball was out of bounds. No way that was going to be caught.
Matt Burrick, the intended target, wide receiver.
This is the big play down the middle, and you see here Cox just throws it down to field, and big number 15 there.
45.
Excuse me, 45 rather, Kyle Wider, and nobody there. I mean, nobody with him. So
34-yard pass play.
That's huge at this point. 27.5. Bobcats got to come up with an answer.
2nd down and 10. That's the big factor now, the clock. Just 27 seconds left here in the first half. Cox, the quarterback, I formation for the Quakers. The snap, Cox is back. He's looking. Got a man out there in the flat. That's McEwen. Takes it down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Another good play for New Philly.
Yep, showing their ability. You know, we said earlier that they could throw the ball, and they're just showing right now that they do have those passing plays that they can get the ball down the field with. And right here, Cox just does a nice job of hitting McEwen coming out of the backfield, and Bobcats too far down the field to put a stop on it.
1st and goal now for the Quakers. Just 22 seconds left. Cody Cox, the quarterback, in shotgun formation. Phillips lined up beside of him. Long count for the Quakers. The snap. Cox is back. He's going to run the draw. He's got some room. The 5 down to the 2. Touchdown, New Philly.
Cox on the keeper. New Philadelphia touchdown.
Wow, that's like a nail in the coffin right there, Bill.
Yeah, that hurts. You know, that the one big 34-yard pass play down the middle that takes the ball down the field, and then he just ran. That was a called play. He just ran that quarterback draw right up to the middle, and there's again nobody around there to stop him.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. A lot of credit to New Philly, because it really looked like they were just playing to run out the clock, and all of a sudden that 35-yard pass right down the middle of the field to number 45, Kyle Witter, and with that, the Quakers put another 6, make it 7 on the board, and they're up 27-0 here.
Yeah, you can see right here, this was just a draw play all the way, and right there, one of our linemen tried to get back to make it a tackle. A good block right there by somebody from the Quakers, and sprung Cox into the end zone. But hey, Quakers all over the Bobcats.
27-0 here. 16 seconds left now in the second quarter. Hey, Bill, something you might want to keep in mind. You need local news, weather, sports, community calendar events, maybe some high school football scores or schedules, webcasts of local games, of course, the always important TV2 broadcast schedule, video and audio programs, all that and much, much more. Where can you go get it?
Hey, at yourradioplace.com.
You know it.
Hey, they are always on my mind.
Your source for news and sports in East Central Ohio, yourradioplace.com.
Set to kick off the New Philadelphia, back into the Cats, number 7, Zach Freeman.
All right, Quakers ready to kick the ball away again. Andrew Sofer, the senior. 16 seconds left here, getting ready to kick to the deep man, number 7, Zach Freeman. And that kick's going to be along the ground, picked up by one of the up men for the Bobcats.
That's Reese.
Lashley fumble on the play, and Wade Black picks it up for the Bobcats. He's going to try it now. He's going to lose some yardage down to the 20-yard line. And boy, I'll tell you what, Coach Goodrich's heart wants to come up in his throat. We don't want to give up another 6. Oh, take a look at
You
this.
see Reese, a freshman, very fast. Has had a couple good returns so far, but boy, that ball just getting popped out. New Philly's really doing a good job, Bill, ball hunting tonight. They've been trying to pop everything out. And there's poor old Wade Black picking up the trash and getting taken out with it.
Tell you what, 6 seconds left here in the second quarter. Billy Webb, the quarterback, takes a knee. That's going to do it. The end of the second quarter. And I'll tell you what, it may be homecoming here in Cambridge, but it's been a decidedly New Philadelphia night. 27-0. Quakers with a big lead at halftime here. And we talked about it. Highlights, for the most part, Bill, decidedly red and black.
Yeah, they definitely have this game in hand. This is the most anybody's really handled the Bobcats all year long, with maybe the exception of Dover. But it's been really all Quakers.
The three best teams we've seen this year have been Dover, Licking Valley, and this New Philly team, I'd say, easily.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're always, it's between Cambridge, Dover, New Philly, and Coshocton, usually the cream of the crop in the ECOL, and it's going to be an interesting game. Coach Dennison said that the last 3 games of the season were going to be the show as to whether New Philly had a team or not, and I think they're showing right here that against the Bobcats that they are very much a team to be reckoned with. Hey, really quickly, Bill, I want to say congratulations once again to Ethan McJesse, son of Terry McJesse and Brent Allen, who is the homecoming king, and we'll get a little bit more about that, and also for Mary Hannon, who is the daughter of
Tom and Mary.
Tom and Mary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, first play here, the third quarter from scrimmage, and it's like an incomplete pass out there.
They're going to call it complete. Yeah, they're going to call it complete to Hatmaker.
Well, nice catch there by Ryan.
Yep.
Really picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second down now, and about 6 for the Bobcats.
Bobcats have had some success with throwing that pass out there. I like to see them maybe do a little pump fake and send the receiver upfield. If we can give Billy enough time to do that, it'd be interesting to see.
I formation for the Bobcats. McVicker, the fullback, and one of the Bobcat tackles comes out of his stance. It's number 71. Yeah, it's Brian State. But I'll tell you what, when you're an offensive lineman, and you never want your name called.
No. I mean, you never get enough credit for all the good things you do, and you stick out like a sore thumb when you make a mistake. And that's,
Brian having an outstanding year for the Cats. I'll say that this game has been the exception for the most part. Bobcat offensive and defensive lines, particularly the offensive line, they've done an outstanding job this year.
Well, we see good examples last week's game. We have a bunch of yardage, a bunch of scores, and really did a good job of moving the football. But we lose the ball game 48-34.
Hardesty with the football, the little swing pass back to Tyler, the 40, the 35, down well into New Philly territory. Great play call that time by Coach Goodrich, and the misdirection works to perfection.
I love the play call. It's another way to get Tyler the ball. New Philly's line just is coming after him.
They bid on it too.
Yep, and great job of little downfield blocking there, and Tyler doing a good job breaking one tackle and then getting on down the field.
Dumermuth came back and got him. Boy, I'll tell you what, almost broke that for a touchdown. Shotgun formation for the Bobcats now. Webb is back. He's looking comebacker to Freeman. Oh, he drops the football. Had it right in his hands.
That was dangerous, too, because as it went right through his hands, number 7, Trenton Burke, came up and almost picked that ball off. You can see here, Billy Webb draws back, fires it right into Freeman's hands, and that's something you do not see very often, does Zach Freeman lose concentration on a ball. But again, that play's been successful. They've been able to throw that ball out to the short flat and maybe make something out of it. So, I like the play calling so far. Just got to execute.
2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Webb's got it. He's back. He's looking, lofting the ball down the field. He's got a man out there. Hatmaker. Oh, good job there by the New Philly safety to almost pick that ball off. I think back there in coverage.
I'll tell you what.
That's number 24, Matt Burrick.
He almost came up with his football. And the official right there to say it was not complete, but
Billy put some air under it.
Yes, he did.
Look at Burrick back there.
Yeah, that time he just out-jumped Dylan Van Dyne, and all right, good call by the official. Great
Hatmaker.
call.
I think that was Hatmaker. Was that 8 or no?
It was 8.
Once again, we'd like to thank
It was Hatmaker, I think.
for the score updates.
Shotgun
I'm
formation. Third and 10 for the Bobcats. Yes. Oh, blitz by the. Oh, great job that time by the Quakers. they shot the gap, and coming in there, that's number 42, Hunter Madison.
Yeah,
Take a look at this.
Lost his hat.
Nobody put a hat on him. Oh, I'll tell you what, he was able to get the ball. He was able to get the ball. I didn't even see the ball come out of there.
Oh yeah, he was able to get the ball off, but Tyler Hardesty wasn't even turned around to look for it yet as they were trying to set up the screen. But boy, give Madsen a lot of credit there as he just blew the line.
4th and 10, and the Bobcats with the ball on the Quaker 38-yard line. They're going to punt it away. I think that's a good move by Coach Goodrich.
Yeah, once again, the Bobcats moving the football, Bill, but just stalled on the drive.
Back deep to receive for the Quakers. That's Will McEwen. Low snap. Liptak scoops it up. Oh, and Quakers are going to have the ball in good field position. A bad snap by to Liptak that time. Nick able to scoop it up and get possession, but didn't make any difference.
Yeah, by the time he picks the ball up, the Quakers are all over him as he booted the ball a little bit there. But,
I think they had the rush on too. Burke back there to make the tackle for New Philly. Cox, the quarterback, power I formation for the Quakers. Their first possession of the football here in the 3rd quarter. Ball's out. That's number 24 out there.
We got a block in the back here.
Great job by the Quakers to get it out there. He's going to take it all the way down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, but that one is coming back. Yep. Matt Burke with the ball, but it is coming back.
Yeah, we got another flag late. I hope that's not a penalty on the Bobcats.
Possibly for a late hit. A little frustration there by the Cats, I think. Let's see what the call is. 2 flags, one well down the field, one well up the field.
Yeah, the one up the field is the block in the back. You can see it right here as number 24. That's
good call. Yeah, number
Matt
7, Bird. Bird with Burke was the one that caught the ball. Bird was the one with the block in the back, number 7.
Yeah, you could see it. He just, as our defensive back got up around him to try to make the tackle, he just made contact in the back.
On the offense.
And that was the call on the flag down the other end of the field. Apparently the same thing. So no penalty there. In fact, at the end of the play, everything looked clean to me.
Prove it out there, baby. Come on. I got faith in you. Let's go.
So that's
big completion nullified now with that penalty. Point of attack, that penalty happening real early in the play. So take it back, and it'll be 1st and 12 for the Quakers. Power I formation. Cody Cox, the quarterback. He's back. The pitch to McEwen, and somebody back there in the backfield. Some good penetration that time by the Bobcats.
Number 8, Dylan Van
Ryan Hatmaker, I think.
Let's see.
Up, it's Dylan Van Dyne this time.
Dylan Van Dyne doing a good job of reading that pitch and just was able to get back there past the block of the fullback and was able to make that tackle.
So 2nd down now and probably about 17 to go for the first down here.
17 ball at the 42-yard line.
Need to stop here. Put them in 3rd and long.
Cox, the quarterback. The snap, he's back. He's looking out there, and Dumermuth is well covered. Cox tucks it under and runs. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
There's a flag.
Somebody, it looked like Lance Morrison getting up a little slow. I'm not sure if somebody got him or not. He picks up about 5 on the play. Let's see what the call is here. They may decline this.
This is going to be a holding penalty.
It is a holding call. Take a look here. See if we can get it. I think it was on whoever had Morrison.
This time Cox does a real good job of feeling the pressure and then just takes off with the football. And Bobcats doing a good job of pursuit. As Dylan Van Dyne coming in from behind after a couple other Bobcats.
Holding on the offense.
They may decline this. Let's see. You know, I think right now the Bobcats are going to try moving back as far as they possibly can, make it the most difficult to get the yards you need for the first down.
They are going to take it all the way back down to the 33.
Probably a little field position here too, Bill.
Second down
they
and 27
back here. They can get some decent position in the football game.
Okay, 2nd down and a country mile to go. We'll call it 27 here. That's what the scoreboard says.
And I'll agree with him.
Cox, the quarterback. I formation. McEwen, the tailback, and he's got the football. They slip it to him.
A lot better job that time. Number 7, Zach Freeman, staying home, making the tackle.
The ball carrier is by number 41.
That ball got him, maybe 5 yards down the field, but you can see right here, just the lower part of your screen, Zach Freeman just stays right there with it and does a good job of making the tackle. Number 41 coming over as well, and that is Nate McVicker helping out on on the stop.
Third down and probably about 20 now to go for the Quakers. I'd say maybe 21.
The Bobcats doing a lot better job that time of just staying home and giving up, 4 yards, 6 yards, whatever.
8:08 left in the third. 27-0 Quakers. Third down and 21. Man in motion. That's Dumermuth. The snap. Cox is back. He's got it. He's looking. Going to throw deep down the middle of the field. Wide open. That's Dumermuth. Down to the 20-yard line, and that is going to be enough for the first down for the Quakers. Every time New Philly's been in a bad situation tonight, they've been able to come up with a play. Watch it.
Yeah,
Dumermuth in motion here.
Yeah, this time the Bobcats just not able to find the men, and that's Will McEwen. Number 33.
That is 33. You're right. Good call there. Dumermuth was the man in motion, but
he got
made
behind
the catch.
Got behind our defensive backs and found the opening. And Cox doing a great job of getting the ball downfield to the open receiver.
First and 10 on the Bobcat 20-yard line for the Quakers. Cox, the quarterback, the snap, the give, straight ahead. McEwen's got it. He's got some room, and he fights his way down inside the 10-yard line to the 7. Boy, that's got to be deflating to the Bobcat defense. They had him third down, 21, couldn't hold.
Yeah, and right here you can see again, Dylan Van Dyne almost getting in there to make the tackle, but the rest of the Bobcats getting pushed 6, 7, 8 yards, 10 yards down the field, first and goal.
Coming out now, Zach Stewart, 6'3", 305-pound nose tackle for the Cats. Coming out a little slow. Banged up a little maybe. Cody Cox, the quarterback. And let's see.
I think that's going to be against New Philly. They didn't get the ball snapped.
Happens sometimes. Seems like that's when the center gets his name called. The center for the Quakers, I believe Ethan Zuckel, 54.
There may be another 2 penalties on this play here. The officials are talking to a couple of Bobcats. Let's see what they say.
We have a dead ball, encroachment on the defense.
Oh my, it's on the defense.
Let's see what happens here. So far, no movement, but wow. Okay.
I'll tell you what, officials for the most part have done a pretty good job tonight. I would say on that particular play, they would get a failing mark.
Unless somebody moved outside of of our screen that time. The Philly line moved and the ball wasn't snapped.
Snap the give straight ahead, and that's McEwen with the football. He's got it down inside the 5 to right around the 3-yard line. 6:34 clock continues to roll here in the third quarter. Quakers already lead 27-0, and they're threatening again.
Kyle Cox in the stop that time. I'm not too sure. Dylan Van Dyne didn't dive in there again. Dylan getting his name called quite a few times the last couple drives.
We are going to have to start thinking about our Wally's Pizza player of the game, and boy, it's going to be a tough night to pick somebody for the Bobcats because the Quakers have absolutely dominated both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they sure have.
Power I formation for New Philly. The snap to give. McEwen's got it straight ahead, and Bobcats stand up a little bit there and doesn't make it into the end zone.
Yeah, good defensive stand here by the Bobcats. Third down now, or maybe 3 to go.
5:45 clock continues to roll here in the third quarter.
Let's call it 2, Bill.
Big down for the Cats, who right now just trying to get something going. A little momentum any way they could get it would be greatly appreciated. Cox, the quarterback, the snap, the pitch. McEwen's got it wide open on the right side of the line. Touchdown, Quakers. So McEwen adds to that lead. It's 33-0 New Philly. And in my mind, Bill, they're one of the better teams in the state. I think they deserve their ranking.
Oh yeah,
at this point, you have to say
they've proven themselves tonight.
They're showing what they can do. Down here in Cambridge, we're believers.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a tough game for us coming in, but we really weren't thinking it was going to be this much of a dominated game.
Soper puts the extra point through the uprights, and just like that, 5:16 to go here in the third. Quakers lead 34-0.
You see right here on the replay that, again, they did a nice job just kicking our defensive back out and our defensive end in and walked into the end zone.
That's the third touchdown for Will McEwen tonight. We are going to award that Wally's Pizza Player of the Game after tonight's game, and Bill and I will rack our brains. We'll come up with a candidate. Maybe we should give it to the Queen, Mary Hannon.
Yeah, maybe she can split it with the King.
There you go.
McJesse. Hey, real quick, let me run that down for you. Ethan McJesse is the son of Terry McJesse and Brent Allen. He participated in freshman football. His hobbies consisted of spending time with the family, playing video games, hanging out with his friends, and watching movies. He's also been busy working at a job at Deep Cut, and he plans to attend Muskegon College to pursue a degree in education. With our Queen is Mary Hannon, and she is
daughter of Mary Hannon.
Yep, she attends Christ United Methodist Church in Cambridge. She's participated in volleyball her freshman and sophomore years, cross country the last 2 years, softball her first 2 years, basketball 10th and 11th grade, track 11th grade. Mary has also been a member of Key Club. Her hobbies consist of art, drawing, painting, running, and she also enjoys attending concerts. She plans to attend art school and become a high school art teacher and a psychiatrist. So there's your Queen.
Interesting choice.
Hey, good kids.
Short kick that time. One of the up men takes it for the Bobcats. That's number 6, Steve Harris. Good field position for the Bobcats. 5:09 left in the third. They've got the ball 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line.
Again, Bobcats with good field position. Just need to really put something together here and get, for their own pride's sake, get a good drive going down the field.
Don't know if this game does too much for the Quakers points-wise. Cambridge only 2-5, and they will be 2-6 probably at the end of this game. 2 tough games coming up for the Quakers after this. Webb there, the quarterback. Will pass out there in the flat. Picking that ball up, that Ryan Hatmaker, the receiver.
You can see right here, really does a good job of getting the ball out there quickly to the flat and threads that needle into Hatmaker. Bobcats have had some success in throwing those short routes to the flats.
That'll be an interesting game next week for the Quakers, Bill. They'll be playing Coshocton.
That ought to be a pretty good football game.
That'll be a very interesting football game.
Where is that at?
Not sure if it's at or it's away. They play at Coshocton.
Yeah, that's always a tough place to play.
It is.
There's a flag down.
Different running back in there for the Bobcats. I think that was number 27, Tyler Berger, with the football. See what the laundry's all about. Take a look here.
You can see here, Berger just done a little misdirection there, trying to mix them up a little bit in the backfield, and he tries to. I think that might have been a football we saw thrown over there on the sidelines. I've seen that several times tonight, and I thought that was a flag too. Anyway, Berger not getting anything out of that play, and now it's 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats. They got to find a way to keep this ball moving.
Shotgun formation for Cambridge one more time. 3:42 left in the third. Webb, the quarterback, he's back. He's looking. Got a rush. Got a man down the middle of the field. Zach Freeman, wide open. Nice catch by Zach. Oh, and did he fumble that football away?
They better call that down. He hit the ground.
Quakers are saying they have the ball, but the ground did cause the fumble. Let's see what the officials say.
Yeah, he better call that. He had the ball till he hit the ground. That would be a shame for the Bobcats.
See what the call is by the officials. They're talking it over. They're going to say first down. They're going to say that the ground did.
You can see here on the replay is Billy comes around and he puts a good pass, a good rush there by the Quakers, and he finds Webb down in the middle of everybody, and boom, right there. That's a little close. Just a tad close.
Ball's at midfield, and the Bobcats maybe with a break as we take a look at things there.
Let's just say we needed one.
I gotcha. Okay. Shotgun formation, Webb, the quarterback, the snap, and flags all over the place.
Flag on the play.
The Quakers have a 34-0 lead. I don't know that they need too much charity at this point.
Ball start on the offense.
I'm glad we don't have replay.
Hey, I want to thank our viewers up in New Philadelphia for joining us, and I'll tell you what they've seen tonight out of their football team, I'm sure they're enjoying this.
You know, I tell you another thing, and I haven't been up their facility except for the playoff game a couple years ago against Dover. But man, what a beautiful, beautiful facility that is.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what, the Cambridge has just recently done something similar. The Parks facility up there in Philadelphia owns the stadium, and I believe there's a lease agreement with the high school. And it's Woody Hayes Stadium up there, beautiful place to play.
It's just gorgeous.
Fantastic. And Cambridge has recently done that. The city will now own McFarland Stadium here in the next bit.
There'll be a nice announcement, I'm sure, coming up between the city and the schools over this whole thing.
Schools have already announced, and I believe the city's already kind of released the information as well.
Well, the nice thing about it is, whoops.
Billy Webb, the quarterback, caught deep in the backfield, all the way back to the 38-yard line. Is going to bring up down, third down and a country mile.
Yeah, right here you can see number 24 coming around from the backside. That is Matt Burke, and he just pursued this all the way through. Billy didn't have anybody to throw the ball to, and just gets blindsided. The nice thing about the agreement, though, Bill, it opens up a lot of possibilities for the Parks department to get some monies and do some improvements to the stadium. And boy, if you can just see, we have a beautiful park here. No question about that. New Phillies Park is just an outstanding park, and what they've done with that facility is just great.
Screen pass across the middle of the field. Hatmaker, the intended receiver, and he can't hold on to it. So that's going to bring up a fourth down, and the Bobcats will have to punt this away. Nick Liptak coming onto the field right now.
Yeah, you can see right here, good job of setting up this screen again as they just let all the defenders come through, and Ryan tries to take off down the field before he has the ball in his grasp, and I'm sure he'll feel bad about that one. But you know, again, this drive stalls because we shoot ourselves in the foot with a penalty.
Liptak back to punt it. Will McEwen back deep to receive for the Quakers, and that ball goes off the side of his foot. Problem for Nick Liptak, and that's going to bring the ball, probably they'll spot it right around the 40-yard line, so Quakers in great shape again.
You know, the Quakers came in with a little bit of a rush, and Nick tried to hurry to get the ball off, and the ball came right off the side of his foot.
After the game, we'll have all the numbers. We'll have the highlights for you, thanks to Southeast Area Transit. Our post-game show brought to you by Z-Bus. 34-0 Quakers. Big lead for New Philly. They've dominated this game from the first quarter on, both sides of the line of scrimmage. Cody Cox, quarterback for the Quakers. He's gone all the way tonight. The snap, the pitch. McEwen's got it, and good job that time by the Bobcat defense. They come up, gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, that time
Freeman, I think.
Freeman made a good tackle. Stepped right in there. You can see steps right past the block of the fullback, number 41. That's Phillips. And does a good job of making a nice form tackle.
Second down and 9 now for the Bobcats. Under 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Maybe the last play of the third here. New quarterback in there. That's Max Price for the Quakers.
Was their quarterback last week when Cody Cox was hurt.
Senior. Done a nice job. Price is back. Got a man wide open out there. That's number 45, Witter, all the way down to the end zone, and they're going to mark him out right around the 3-yard line. Wow.
So he stepped out right there.
So again, Witter with the big catch for the Quakers, and New Philly.
Just a crossing pattern, came clear across the field. You see it here as Price goes back, waits for him to get across the field, and there is nobody there for the Bobcats on that backside defense, and boom, man.
Witter going for it.
Witter is down the field.
Couldn't get it. 17 seconds left now in the third quarter. Quarterback, Max Price. Long count by Price. The snap, the give. Man, McEwen's got it into the touchdown. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Quakers have increased their lead to 40-0.
Wow. They're just a very, very powerful football team, Bill, and showing that they have a lot of weapons. And you know, one of the things that the Phillies coach Matt Dennison said in an article before the game was that he felt this year's team had a lot of depth, and man, they sure are showing it.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people really had overlooked this new Philadelphia team, too. Kicks up by Sofer, that's good. And they have really showed this year they've come to play. They've concentrated every game.
Yeah, we know better than to overlook them down here. And you can see here, again, just you can see the power of the blocks. They just blow a hole wide open.
And, sure, yeah. Hey, keep in mind, Bobcats have recently had some very good success in this series. They've won the last 3 games in a row before this, and I think Philly had won the 2 before that. But they were close games.
Yeah, I think within 9 or 10 points. Of both games.
One of them was the year that Zerker kicked the long field goal down here to beat us. Yeah, and I mean that probably should have been a Bobcat win. So Cambridge recently has had a lot of success, and New Philadelphia this year coming down ready for the Bobcats, and they look like the number 22 team in the state, maybe better.
Yeah, they sure do. They've played very well. I agree. I think the only thing that's kept them from having maybe a little higher rating is the fact that they
have a weak schedule.
They just haven't played very good. Well, they played good teams, but the teams that they've played just don't have good records.
It's a weak schedule, but I was talking about that with some of the radio people from Philly, and you make those schedules a couple years in advance.
Yeah, you never know.
You don't have any idea what you're going to be seeing in a couple of years. And Carrollton, gave them one of the best games. They're 0-7. Of course, they're in that tough league up there with Canal Fulton Northwest. Minerva is another team that's up there. West Branch. I mean, it's one of the best leagues in the state. Yeah. So
we've seen some of those teams. Carrollton we scrimmaged, and Canal Fulton Northwest. We've been against them in the
playoffs.
A couple times. Yeah. And, we've seen mixed results there. So it is a very tough league. And
another team that's up here, Louisville, and the Leopards are always good too.
Yeah, the Leopards are pretty strong.
Yeah, and Carrollton 0-7. Like I said, they play in a tough league this year. Of course, Phillies had a lot of success this year in the league. They've played Riverview and Meadowbrook and
35-yard line.
Cambridge, of course, here tonight, Claymont, but they've got the 2 toughest teams in the league left on their schedule. Coshocton next week at Coshocton.
And that'll be a tough game for them.
And then they go back home up in Woody Hayes Stadium, and they take on the Tornadoes there, and that's never an easy game for either team.
Yeah, that's going to be a barn burner. We'll have to keep our eyes open on that game, see what the results are, because that's going to be probably for the league title.
Far and away, the 3 best teams we've seen in the ECOL this year have been this team, Dover, and Coshocton. So keep in mind, tomorrow, more football on WYLE FM 97.7. The Ohio State Buckeyes, they'll take on Purdue tomorrow, and I believe that game probably adjoined right around 2:30, 3:30 kickoff.
There you have it. I tell you, it's a lot of fun listening to those 2 guys do the
Keels and Lachey. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah, I love listening to them. Love them hearing talking with him and Herb Street about football. They're just very knowledgeable people.
There's the boss up on the roof. Grant Hafley making an appearance tonight. Karen Boyer had some family issues, and so she had to take the night off. And Grant stepping in, filling the void. He still knows how to run that camera, doesn't he?
Well, at least it's better tonight than it was last year in Meadowbrook when he had to fill in.
Oh my, it was raining that. Yeah. We are back here at McFarland Stadium. Hey, you missed the first play of the 4th quarter. Bobcats jumped offside, so a penalty coming up to the blue and white. They'll take him back to the 30-yard line.
Yep, be 3rd down and 15 now instead of. We'll see the scoreboard says 2nd down, but the chain crew says 3rd, so we'll see what happens.
Power I formation. Webb, the quarterback, straight ahead. Hardesty's got it. Got a little bit of room out there. Takes it up to right. It gets that yardage back to the 35, maybe the 34. Bobcats will have to kick it away again.
Hardesty, the ball carrier.
41-0, 11:42 left here in the 4th, just underway here.
I believe the scoreboard might have been correct, Bill. That was only 2nd down.
Only 2nd, okay. Now the sideline crew now has it correct. So that will be a 3rd down and about 16 to go here. Power I formation again. Billy Webb, the quarterback. Snap, the give, straight ahead, and that's Hardesty, and they're all over him. Leading the way that time, number 50, Jordan DiMatteo.
Number 50, George.
A little disheartening for the Bobcat running back, not able to get anything going in this ball game. You can see it here. It's pretty much what it's been like all night for him. 14 carries for 43 yards. You can see right there. Also in that tackle was number 30, somebody down on the ground. One of the 30s, whether it was Dermermuth or Will McEwen, but that's just what the Bobcats been facing all night long.
Tanner Balick to punt this ball away.
Tanner, excuse me.
Nice job by Bollock getting the ball out there and takes it down to the kicks it out to the 43-yard line. Quakers will have it there, 1st and 10. I don't believe that we've seen a punt out of the Quakers tonight.
No, we have not.
We have not seen them punt.
Tanner Bollock, just a sophomore. We saw him kick a couple extra points, and I think he may have had a field goal try last year as a freshman.
Probably get to see him kicking next year. So 10:30 left now in the 4th quarter. Quakers will have the football for their first possession of the 4th. Ought to start seeing a lot of clean jerseys coming into this football game.
Our statistician Dave Bennett freaks out when this happens because it's always, when they do mass substitutions like this, there's a lot of yardage involved in it. He tries desperately to keep track of these people, and it's awfully hard from up here to see some of these numbers.
Getting up from the bottom of the stack, that's the fullback, number 41, John Phillips there.
Seen some of the older cheerleaders. There's a future one for the Bobcats.
There you go. 2nd down, about 9 to go for the Quakers. Tailback back there for New Philly now. Snap. That is one of the, that's Phillips, the fullback again with the football, picks up about 2 more yards.
And you see it here, Bobcats doing a good job of staying with the play. Good job by Hatmaker there, or Freeman rather, as he just pushes off a block and stops that run for 1 yard. Again, this is where the Bobcats have had trouble, 3rd down and long. Last 2 weeks, they've given up a lot of big plays.
Talked about it. The Quakers haven't had to punt yet once tonight. So Price, the quarterback for the Quakers. The snap, the give, and that's
it's number 47.
Yeah, we don't have a number 47 on the roster. I've been looking at that and puzzling over that. I'm kind of hoping. I don't think it's Tyler Trent. Quite big enough for Trent.
He tripped over the quarterback's feet when Price handed the ball off to him. They just tripped over each other's feet, and down he went. So for the first time tonight, Quakers are going to be punting the ball.
Back deep to receive for the Bobcats. Zach Freeman, number 7, and number 9, Ryan Hatmaker. Snap. Ball comes up, and oh my goodness. Hatmaker makes the catch, and man, he almost had his head ripped off down there.
Yeah, that was Dylan Van Dyne, number 8.
Was it Steve Harris, number 6? Let's take a look here. That was Dylan Van Dyne. You're right.
And number 41, the big fullback, John Phillips, 5'11", 205 pounds. Tackling,
flying down the football field.
5'7", 160 pounds, and man, he was right there. As soon as Dylan caught the ball, he was tackled.
Give Dylan some credit, jumping right back up after that. Tough kid.
Yeah, he is a tough kid.
High snap, Billy Webb handles it, throws it out to the sideline, and Freeman zigged when he should have zagged, and pass well overthrown. 8:18 left now in the 4th quarter, 41-0 Quakers.
Something we have not seen so far is Zach Freeman back at the quarterback spot again. We thought maybe
saw it a little bit early in the game, but I mean it is not.
Thought maybe we were going to see a little bit more of the mix up there.
I don't think that the game has gone the way that the Bobcat coaching staff thought it would at all. Billy Webb still the quarterback, power I formation for the Cats.
Fumble.
Webb drops the football, scramble. Let's see who comes up with
He
it.
picked it up and got maybe a yard or two back, but that was he was lucky to get that.
Good job by Webb that time to rescue that
Yeah, you
situation.
can see it right here. He just right on the snap, the ball comes right back out. Almost hits him in the chest instead of the hands, and then does a good job of picking it up, and then made a yard gain out of it.
3rd down and 9 for the Bobcats. 7:53. Clock continues to roll here in the 4th quarter.
And on a night like this, Bill, for the Bobcats, sometimes that clock can't run
Just
fast
can't
enough.
roll fast enough, can it?
Nope.
Yes. Have you thought any more about our player of the game?
I'm really trying. It's going to be a little tougher.
Billy Webb, the quarterback, gets it out there to Lepla.
Webb's pass complete to number 34, Taylor Lutla.
Yeah, 4th down and 5 to go here. What do you think the
7:14
Bobcats will
left
do?
in the 4th. I'll tell you right now, I think we punt this one away. See,
Billy doing a good job getting out here, flipping the ball
again,
down
yeah.
to Lepla.
Good job. Lep made some nice catch, puts it away, but Philly defense like they've been all night right there.
Yep. And we're going to go for it.
No, we're not.
Oh, no. Take that back. The Bollick's back in.
Balak is back in. He's going to kick that one away, and McEwen is back deep to receive for the Quakers. Low snap. He's got the ball.
Good
Gets
kick.
the kickoff, and it's going to drive. McEwen back.
fumble.
He drops the football, and wow, scramble for the ball, and I think the Bobcats have it back. They do.
A little bit of a late hit there, but that was just
Yeah.
an accidental run in with.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Number 25 there.
Recovered by number 6, Steve Harris.
Yeah, you can see a rare mistake here by the big man, Will McEwen, and a big scramble for the football. Let's see who finally comes up with it for the Bobcats. It looks like number 6,
It's Steve Harris.
Steve Harris, and then right past that, he gets run into by Kane. Got a chuckle out of that.
Bobcat football now. 1st and 10. Webb's back, going deep, looking. He's got a man down there. Oh my
they're gonna
goodness.
call interference, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good call, I think, too. Intended receiver down there. Nice try. Zach Freeman trying to pick up that football for the touchdown.
Billy showing his arm there. If he could have got that ball just a little bit out further. But I think they're going to call pass interference
Yeah, the
on.
Bobcats ought to pick up 10
Pass
on it there,
interference
too.
on the defense.
Yeah, that is a good
Automatic
call.
first down.
Take a look here. Let's see if we got it on replay.
Yeah, you can see
Bobcat
Billy showing
first
his
down.
good arm here. As he wings the ball down there, and Zach doing a good job of trying to get back in here.
Trying to get a little
there,
separation.
Boy,
Boy,
little
I'll
tripping going on. So, okay, Bobcats first down. And
First and 10 Bobcats on the 14-yard line. The snap.
we
And
lost it.
ball's loose, and let's see. Philly pick that up.
Snap.
And Quakers picking it up there for New Philly. Josh Heder, 5'10", 195-pound sophomore, and turns the ball back over to the Quakers. They
See what happens
preserve
here.
that shutout.
Yeah, right again on the snap.
Oh, boy, the guard, number 79, pulled out and knocked it out of his. That's Sean Hannon.
Yeah, we never got the ball from the snap again. That ball was on the ground before Billy could even pull out. So that time, again, just a miscue between the center and quarterback.
6:11 left in the football game, and tough break for the Bobcats. Looked like they were headed in for their first 6 of the night. Some fresh jerseys out there in the field, I think,
Yeah,
for
both-
Cambridge.
Both sides of the ball.
Max Price continues at quarterback for Quakers. The snap to give, and that's pitch to number 47.
The mystery man. Good sportsmanship there by the Bobcats. Picking him up after the play was over with. And you see right here, it's the pitch. And I'm not sure exactly who this is, but we're going to try to find out here real
Zach
quick.
Guy, number 47.
Number 84 there for the Bobcats stepping in. That is Robbie Moten doing a good job.
Number 47 for the Quakers is Zach Guide.
Okay, Zach Guide. I hear the Philly announcer saying he's just a freshman.
Big kid, too, for a freshman.
Number 47, Zach Guy, begin the ball
Guide with the
carrier.
football again. He takes it all the way up to the It's like the 20-yard line. So we'll probably be seeing a little bit of Mr. Geib in the next few years. He's a big kid. Look at
Probably
him.
more than we want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, big kid for a freshman. You're right.
he is. Tall, rangy kid.
Number 22,
Reminds you a little
Robert
bit of
Berger,
Doomer
number 27,
move.
Tyler Berger in on that stop for the Bobcats. It'll be third down now.
5:05 left in the fourth. Price, the quarterback. Geib continues in at tailback. Long count by the Quakers. The snap, the give, straight ahead. Geib's got it
my
in.
goodness. Somebody.
Right in there on the play. That's for the Bobcats. Number
Yeah, now we got a
22,
flag.
Robert Berger.
22.
Let's see what that's all about.
Yeah, there was a push. There was some push and shoving going on. One of the Bobcats.
Little frustration there.
The Bobcats hit after the whistle was blown. Hit a new Philly player and trying to explain to the coaches.
Personal foul on the defense.
So the Bobcats do a good job of making the stop. You can see on the tackle here. See who it is. Just boom, submarine.
Yeah, it's number 22. That's Robert Berger.
And then that was a little bit by both teams there, but the Cambridge guy was the one that retaliated and got caught. And it's always the case. When the second guy always gets caught. You got to remember that.
Geib with the football again. Fresh set of downs for the Quakers, and they take it up to the 38-yard line.
Zach Chrisman and stop number
Number 82, Aaron Burke.
Gain of around 4 on the play. Second down and 6 to go for the Quakers. 4:19 clock continues to roll here in the fourth quarter. Quakers with a 41-0 lead on the Bobcats. They're going to improve to 8-0 overall. Got 2 big games left. Coshocton and Dover, of course, in the season-ending game.
Well,
Oh boy, Bobcats are all over that one. Let's see, did Cambridge pick that up? Fumble on the play. Steve Harris, number 6, with the football again, and I'll tell you what, Steve Harris beginning to make a case for himself as the Wally's Pizza player of the
you know
game.
what? I'll tell you right now.
Picked up a couple fumbles, and
boom, right there.
Yeah.
There's a big hit, and Harris is the one that comes out of there with the football.
yeah, good hit. The number 84, Robbie Moten, with the hit there to jar that loose. So Bobcats get the fumble from Zach Geib, so they've got a chance to maybe put something on the scoreboard here, and it looks like the second unit in now for the Bobcats. Number 18, Dalton Dolan is the quarterback
Well,
now
we
for
fumbled the
Cambridge,
ball.
and that's fumbled right away. Let's see.
Again, quarterback snap.
There's a fumble on the exchange, recovered by number 18, Trevor Wilson.
Number 18.
See, well, that ball's kicked around, and I'm hoping somebody dove on it for the Bobcats. Yeah, we've still got it.
Dalton Dillon is, Trevor Wilson in at quarterback. Getting
Snap.
rushed.
Oh, they try to throw that. They completed, but boy, I'll tell you what. 83, Aaron Burke made a mistake catching that ball. He lost 4 yards on the play. Nice catch.
You can see here they're just trying to set up a screenplay, and boy, good pressure by the Quakers, and they sniffed that play out
They're all over
together.
it. Yeah.
Third down now for Cambridge.
So now that's going to bring up a third down, and a really long way to go for the young Bobcats here. Call it 21 maybe. See if I'm right. Hey, they're going to say 18. I'm 3 yards off. Snap, the give. It's 27, Robert Berger, I think, with the football. Tyler Berger.
The ball carrier.
Good run for Tyler that time. Did a good job getting outside the defense.
Takes it down to the 25.
See here on the replay, he does a good job getting out here, just breaking that tackle. You know, he's run the ball pretty well this year a couple times for the Bobcats when he's gotten in there. So there's Tyler Berger.
Bobcats going for it on 4th and 4.
Why not?
Dalton Dolan, the quarterback. The snap. He's back. He's looking. He's got a man wide open out there. First down. Bobcats inside the 10-yard line. That's number 33, Denzel Davis with the catch.
Wilson doing a nice job. Just a freshman. And you can see here he just drops back. Does a good job of locating the receiver right off the bat, getting it down the field. One of the defenders for New Philly slipped there a little bit. That was number 5 there for them, and that is
Ben Lawyer.
And
Dolan with the snap, the give.
It's Berger again.
Straight ahead down to the 5, 137 left. Bobcats trying to avert a shutout. Quakers, trying to keep that donut up there on the board.
Yep, 1:30 to go.
Kirk Patterson, number 55, in on that stop.
Tell you what, Bill, after some considerable thought, player that really comes to mind tonight that probably has had the best game here in the fourth quarter with a couple of fumble recoveries, number 6, Steve Harris.
Yeah, I agree with you. Steve coming in, doing a nice job, and really about the two highlights of the game for them.
Dolan now with the football. He's going to take it down. Oh, really close down to the 2-yard line. And not in for the touchdown.
Just short of a Bobcat touchdown. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's Wilson with carrying the ball, the freshman, number 18. Trevor Wilson.
Trevor Wilson.
3rd and goal, ball at the 1-yard line.
Wilson, the quarterback.
Oh, he's trying to sneak it in there, and they give it to
They're
him.
going to get touchdown Bobcats. 33 seconds left. Bobcats are on the board.
I'll tell you, there's a young man we're going to get a lot of excitement out of for the next couple of years is Trevor Wilson. Freshman quarterback. He has had a great season down there with the freshmen. Young man's got a nice arm on him. He's got some good legs, makes some good decisions with the football. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch here over the next couple of years for Bobcats.
So it's 41-6 now.
Tanner Bollock in for the extra point. Jake
Yannico.
Bollock into the extra point. Number 11, Jake Yannico will hold.
Snap, it's down, it's up, and it is good. 41-7.
You can see right here on the replay, this is just a power football. Who wants it more? And boy, I tell you, Wilson.
Apparently Wilson's the guy this time.
Trevor did a nice job of keeping his legs moving, and about the 3rd or 4th push, he was able to get the ball right over the right side of the center. So.
Kid number 6, Steve Harris, our player of the game, recovering 2 fumbles tonight for the Bobcats. So tough night for Cambridge, but congratulations going out to Steve Harris.
Yeah, giving the Bobcats a chance to get on the board late in the ball game, and Steve doing a good job playing some heads-up football.
So now the Bobcats will kick it away with just 33 seconds left in the game. Tanner Bollock again doing the kicking for the Bobcats. Back deep to receive for the Quakers. A couple of fresh numbers, number 5 and number 8. That's Ben Lawyer and Zach Denham. Sophomore to junior, back deep to receive for New Philadelphia. Quakers have dominated this game on both sides of the line of scrimmage tonight. They've got a 41-7 lead.
And a lot of yardage versus the Bobcats.
Yeah, and they're going to improve. Squib kick here by Bollock. That's taken by one of the upmen. That's number 4, Sean Flynn.
Number 27, Tyler Berger is fired up. He's got that unfortunately penalty on him, and I'll tell you, watch this. Watch him come in here and just takes the feet out from underneath. Am I got the right number? Yeah,
torpedoes him. Yeah, you've got it.
He is playing some fired up football. I don't think he was very happy about getting that penalty. And
really, and I'll tell you what, as you looked at it, he was the one who retaliated, but still, number 62 for the Quakers. He was. They were doing a little bit of jawing.
It was going back and forth there.
It was.
But like I said, it's always the second guy that gets caught, the guy who retaliates. That's something you learn when you're playing Biddy League football.
So New Philly will take over with just 27 seconds left in the game. And congratulations to the Quakers. They're going to leave here 8-0 on the year.
They've got an excellent shot of having an undefeated season.
They do. They've got 2 tough games left. New quarterback in Mitch Riker now. 5'11", 165-pound sophomore for the Quakers.
The Bobcats, Bill, we've got a lot of youth on this football team. And we've played some very, very stiff competition this year as we run out the clock. But we're going to be making a nice comeback next year. I have a good feeling.
That's going to do it. End of the football game. The final score tonight from McFarland Stadium, it is all New Philly. Quakers 41 and the Bobcats 7. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after this.
We knew they were going to be tough getting in, but I don't think we really felt that it was going to be this tough. Thought the Bobcats might have had a little bit of a chance to stay with them.
Coach Goodrich felt we matched up pretty well early on, but
Really?
from kickoff to the final gun,
Yeah. Well, really,
Quakers,
we matched up better with these guys than we did with the Coshocton Redskins. And,
I'll tell you
really,
what,
the results weren't nearly the same.
huge difference tonight on the line of scrimmage.
Big time.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights, and you'll get a look here. The Quakers they dominated everything.
Yeah, they sure did. And right from the get-go, they just took the ball right down the field and finished it off here with McEwen on a nice little dive inside. Just had all kinds of success running the ball that way. Then
One of the
Lance
highlights
Morrison,
there, Lance Morrison torpedoes in and gets his man.
And every time we did it, we would get this kind of a play coming back at us. We'd have them third or second and long, and McEwen or somebody would just take the ball in, and there was
Phillips
Phillips
with his
on his first
touchdown, yeah.
So then you come back again, and this is the kind of thing that for the last couple of weeks we've seen a lot of. Easily getting into the outside, nobody there for the Bobcats. Now here's Tyler Hardesty doing a great job when the Bobcats really started moving the ball. Only down 20-0.
Probably his best run of the night right there.
And then end up having to turn the ball over.
This was a backbreaker right here.
That was killer. That was the long pass that set up the touchdown right before the half.
That's number 45,
And
Kyle
here's the
Witter, the
touchdown.
tight end, and there's Cox going in for the touchdown.
So that's a bit tough. That put us down more than we wanted to be down. And
nice
then,
play defensively.
Yeah, right there was Dylan Van Dyne doing a nice job. Another guy we could have named probably. Dylan was in on a lot of plays. Probably could have named him.
He was, yeah.
The player of the game defensively as well. Right there, again, just a little pass across the field and nobody there for the Bobcats. And
that's the tight end Witter
got
again.
called out at the 3-yard line, and then just get the ball to McEwen, and away they go.
And we were worried about Doomermuth at the beginning of the night, and there's the final touchdown. Trevor Wilson, the freshman, takes it in. Bobcats get off, avoid the shutout, 41-7. Only consolation tonight for Cambridge. It was all New Philly.
It was, again, a very, very tough night. And, I tell you what, New Philly just controlled our line, and that's really where they won the ball game.
And both sides of the line, defensively and offensively. And like I said, if anybody thought they were overrated coming in down here in Cambridge, they're not thinking that right now.
I think they're probably a little underrated.
They are.
If
and the schedule hasn't really favored them, but they've got their two best games coming up. We'll see what they're made of.
Absolutely.
Coshocton and Dover these next two. Let's take a look at some of the stats here.
Sure. For New Philly Quakers, Doomermuth had 1 carry for 3 yards. And let's see, Cox had 7 carries for 41 yards. Phillips 3 carries for 4 yards. Who do we say? Number Geib, rather. Number 47 had 6 carries.
Zach Geib, and he's a freshman.
6 carries for 10 yards. And, of course, the big man, McEwen, had 172 yards on 23 carries with 4 touchdowns. Cox in the passing department, let's see, he had 8 attempts, 5 completions. Price had 1 attempt, 1 completion. And then on the receiving side of things,
135 yards receiving.
Right. There's 1 catch for Doomermuth for 11 yards, 2 catches for Bird for 2 yards, 2 catches for Wider for
tight end, and he killed us. He did.
Yeah, he had 71 yards on those 2 catches. 2 catches also from McEwen for 51 yards. 135 yards receiving, 229 rushing, 364 for the New Philly Quakers. For the Bobcats, not a whole lot to report on as far as the rushing is concerned. You had Trevor Wilson. He had 3 carries for 8 yards. Berger had 3 carries for 16 yards. Freeman 1 carry for 7. 6 carries for Webb for 8 yards. And Tyler Hardesty having a rough night, 14 carries, 43 yards.
We talked about it early in the game. One of the keys tonight for the Quakers was to shut down Hardesty, and they did just that.
Yeah, Billy Webb was 8 for 16 for 94 yards. 2 of 2 for 18 yards for Trevor Wilson. The young freshman came in toward the end of the ball game. On the receiving side of things for Cambridge, we had Lepla with 2 catches for 7 yards. Hatmaker had 3 catches for 48 yards. Freeman 1 for 14. Hardesty 1 for 29. Burke 1 for -4 yards, and Davis 22 yards. We had 82 yards rushing, 112 passing, 194 yards for the Bobcats.
Boy,
so pretty much says it all.
All adds up to a tough night for the Cambridge Bobcats, and the New Philadelphia Quakers. They continue as an undefeated team. They continue to be ranked in the state. They've got 2 tough games coming up in the next 2 weeks. They're traveling to Coshocton.